Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a keto-friendly carrot cake. I do love carrot cake. I have not tried this one yet. Um, I never make cakes. That's usually I let my mom do that. I'm not much of a baker, but I'm going to try to do a carrot cake. So, and I do have my recipes on my phone, but I do know I'm going to just go ahead and do some carrots and get them out of the way. So I know it says 2-3 cups of grated carrots. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out. Of course, you got to peel them. Not much on a cake. Never was a cake person. There's only a few I like, and most of them are the ones that were my mom's recipes. She does a hummingbird cake that's really good. And a Italian, I think it's Italian cake. But I like pies and cobblers more than anything. But I do like carrot cake. I always do like carrot cake. So just get the skin off of these. You know, I was reading my mom had a box of carrot cake mix, and we read the ingredients, and it's really funny. Everything that's in there, it's like kind of crazy how much stuff's in it. But no carrots. It had imitation um, carrot bits and all kinds of other stuff I couldn't really pronounce. Murphy likes carrots, don't you? Alright, so just, these don't have to be perfect, but try to get all the skin off you can. I don't know if everybody else, when they're doing their videos, do they do everything like this on camera? Do they turn it off and do this and get it back on ready? Not sure, but I would want to see the whole process, I guess. So if you're like me, I want to see the whole process too. Alright. Let me grab my grater. I didn't get it out. It's just right here on the island. Okay. So it says just grate up 2-3 cups of carrots, whatever you're liking. So we're going to see how many I get out of these right here. Just grate away. Well, y'all know Murphy's in here. Every time I'm in the kitchen, he's got to see what's going on. He likes carrots too, so I'll have to give him some carrots. Here, ready? Get out of the way. She didn't make very much out of that one, did it? It's fine, I got plenty. I'm not good at this. I think things are sharp too. Get carrots everywhere. I don't want to get my knuckles on this thing that's so sharp. Alright. Almost got a cup. Almost. I'll give you some more in a minute. You gotta be patient. He's not patient though. No, he's not patient. I'll give you some in a minute, Murphy. Here. Spoilt. Spoilt, spoilt, spoilt. I got carrots everywhere. Let me see. There's 2 cups. I think 2 cups would be good, honestly. Got carrot everywhere. That's why I want orange today too. Carrots. Celebrate carrots. Ouch. It's gonna get. Alright. All them carrots out of there. So I didn't need the other 2, but that's fine because I will use those later. Okay. So we'll set my carrots to the side. I'm gonna get these out of my way just for now. Alright. Yeah, I got carrots everywhere. Carrots on the loose. Alright. I do need 4 eggs. I'll go ahead and just beat them, get them out of the way. Beat them, beat them, beat them. 1, 2. Whoops. Shell. Don't want the shells in there. I got them all out. And 3. I mean 4. Ha! Let me get these off my hands. Alright. And I'm just going to beat these eggs up. I always put them in a separate container. I'm making a mess. Okay. Let me wipe this egg up. It's like, no, I don't want to go. Alright. I'm going to rinse this board off real quick since I got egg on it. And I got carrots everywhere. Carrots on the loose. Eggs and carrots both on the loose. I always keep dish water in the sink. Alright. Wash that off. Get all the egg off of it. Make sure it's sanitized. Alright. Now, let's see here. Let me bring up my recipe. You see. Okay, so I need to do 2 cups, 2.5, I don't know what's 2.5 cups of almond flour. So let's just do my dry ingredients in this. So let me get my almond flour here. And I'm going to do, I guess, 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups. This is a cup. 1 cup. 2 cup. About a half. Almost out. I got back up. Alright. Spices that I'm going to add in here. So I'm going to put in mine. I'm going to add more than what this calls for, but I'm going to add cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, baking powder, baking soda, and of course vanilla. So let's see here. And I think on here it just has cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. But of course I'm going to do more than that. All right, so I'm going to do, it just has a teaspoon. All right, so I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm probably going to do a half a teaspoon of, which I'm on Tupperware. This is ginger. Now I'm only going to do about, I think I'm going to do 1/4 of ginger. Just give it some little flavor. Okay. And I'm probably going to do a half of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of that. I do need to see how much baking soda and baking powder to add to it, because that I don't know. And baking soda. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon. That. Okay, then I need half of baking soda. Half teaspoon baking soda. And then I'm just going to whisk these together, incorporate it all really good. Still have carrots. Make sure it's incorporated. Okay. Got a thing there of baking soda. Okay. Now, I know I need a stick of butter, so I need to melt me 1 stick of butter. Let me throw it in the microwave. Just throw that in the microwave. This is room temperature butter, but I do use unsalted butter. And I am going to take a little bit of my butter, just a little bit, and I'm going to put it over here to grease my pan with. Let me get this off my hands real quick. Cooking is messy. Cooking can be messy, but that makes it better, right? Just a few seconds. Try 20 seconds in the microwave. Get that melted for me. Oh, I need my milk out too. Forgot my milk. And I'm going to use almond milk. Okay, butter, almond milk, almond milk. All right, let's see here. It says you can add walnuts or pecans. I'm going to do walnuts. I think I might say pecans. I'm going to do walnuts. I like those. I like them better. Use some walnuts here. And it says got a half cup. It says optional. Well, we got to have nuts in it. Got to have the nuts in it. Nutty. Got to have nuts. Just rough chop them, however you like. And I'm using English walnuts. We have all kinds out here in my yard. Walnut trees. Of course, they're the black walnuts. And I tell you what, you can't even cut the grass for them. There's so many. It's probably why I have a lot of squirrels, too. They do their best to try to get them all, but so many, you can't. It's just unreal how many we have out here. The whole side of one of our yard out here on the side, it's completely covered in walnuts. Try to walk out there, you'll break your neck. I think I need just a little bit more walnuts. A little extra never hurts anything. And I do got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I like to leave some of these a little bit bigger, just so you can make sure you get a good crunch. Hoping this recipe is good. I haven't tried this one. It's my first one doing keto version. All right. So we're about 3/4 of a cup, which is fine. All right. Let me see now what it tells me to do next. So I'll make sure I don't mess it up. Okay. Better, blah, blah. I need to do a pinch of salt, it says. Pinch of salt. I do have sea salt in my salt box here. just a pinch. Okay. Now, my sweetener, my milk. Okay. So a separate bowl says half a cup to 1 cup of almond milk. Okay. Need another measuring cup. So I'm gonna just do a little bit over. I'm gonna do about 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. Put this back in the fridge. All right. I do need some vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And I don't like the imitation. I get the real thing. It's more expensive, but it tastes so much better. Then, of course, I'll add my eggs to that. All right. Just incorporate the wet. Mix it good. Now I do need to add my sweetener, and I'm going to use like a Splenda. That's all I have. It just says a keto-friendly sweetener. So how much is it calling for? 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of a cup. Let me get another measuring cup. 3/4 of a cup. This is my mom's old Tupperware one. Where's it at? 3/4 of a cup on here. A little bit more. Stuff goes everywhere and you start like so fine. It floats everywhere. Like I said, mine's Splenda is what mine is. Gonna make a mess now. Okay. So just incorporate it real good together. Then I know I can add my melted butter. Just mix it real good. All right, now let's see here what's next. Okay. So now I just need to combine everything. Switch my bowls here. So it just says just combined your wet and your dry. Get this out of my way. All right. Hope it's good. It smells good. You can smell all the spices in it. Now you can do a big mixer. I do have a mixer laying here. So you can do that if you want. I hardly ever use it. I don't know why. I just don't. So just incorporate it till it's real good and smooth. There's really hardly no lumps in it. Now it says, I know it said to fold in your carrots and your nuts of choice. So just gonna season around. Okay. Get my carrot mixed in real good. Okay. And now it says to add the nuts. Okay. And really, that's it. It just says incorporate it real good. That looks good, don't it? All right. So let me move some of this stuff here back out of the way. And I'm using an 8x8 baking pan, baking dish, whichever you prefer. And I'm just going to butter it real good. Because I saved back a little bit of butter just to make sure I had enough for this. Like so. Okay. Butterfingers. I got butterfingers. All right. Butter, butter, butter. And let me get another spatula. Okay. Just going to pour this into my baking dish. Smells good. I may be using an orange spatula because I love orange. Orange and red's my favorite colors. Okay. And of course, this is not probably as more liquidy than a regular cake. But I think it'll be fine. If not, we tried. You never know till you try it. That's it. There it is. That's what it looks like so far. All right. And I need to see how long to bake it for. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing me talk too. They're ready to get on with it. Yeah, 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to bake it for probably around 30 minutes or so. I'm going to check it, make sure it's sticking. I'm going to use a toothpick method. And then hopefully we come back. That'll be coming out. And then I'm going to make some cream cheese frosting also. So see y'all in a few. All right, guys, I'm back. So I ended up baking this for about, I think it was 38 minutes, something like that. So this is what it looks like. And I had to let it cool, so it's been cooling for about 15, 20 minutes. So now I'm going to do my frosting. And so I've got a half a stick of butter, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and then it calls for 1 to 2 cups of sweetener, like a powdered keto sweetener. I'm only going to do 1/3 cup of a keto sweetener, and that's what I've got. Let me get my mix here. And then it also calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to put this over here real quick so I can mix this up. Vanilla. Okay. So on this side. And I have my sweetener. And I'm going to use my mixer so it'll be a little, try and get it smooth. Smooth as I can anyway. And I let my butter and cream cheese get to room temperature. Murphy, be good. Hush. Just want to do this till it gets good and say, I gotta have attention because when you're cooking, you need to drop something so y'all can sing, can't you? Okay, I'm just gonna do it like that till it gets it all over if I don't make a mess. Okay, now I'm gonna try to get some of this off of here because you don't want to don't want to lose any of this yummy icing. Let me grab my little spatula here. Try to get some of this out. No, you can't have this. You can't have a sugar. So yeah, I had a lot of carrots, though, didn't you? Yes, you did. Okay, I'm just gonna set this to the side right here. Now you'll probably be up here trying to get to it. Okay, and you could have done this by hand if you wanted, but I wanted to use try to get a little bit smoother using the blender, or mixer, I mean. Okay. You don't want to come out though, that's for sure. All right, good enough. All right. So that's really it. Okay, so now we're gonna put some frosting on here. Hush, Murphy. Be good. You gotta be good. And just smooth it on there as much as you want. It's more than enough frosting. Hush. Everybody knows you're in here. Y'all can hear him. Everybody hears you. You cannot have cake. I'll give you some Frosty Paws after a while. I got Frosty Paws for you. No. All right. All right. Sorry, everybody. He wants to be heard. Don't have to be pretty. I'm just trying to make it look as good as I can. You can make a design. Now you can add nuts to the top if you want. I'm not going to just because it's got a lot of nuts in the cake. That's it. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Let me get this off my hands. All right. Frosting everywhere. Okay. That's what it looks like. I hope this is good because this is the first keto carrot cake I've made. We'll grab a picture real quick and then we're going to cut it and see what it tastes like. Hope it's good. Looks good, you all. All right. Okay. Wish me luck. Here's everything. I'm just going to take a little piece to the corner here. If I get it out falling apart, hopefully. There. I love this little spatula. It's pampered shelf. It's perfect. All right. Look at that. Okay. Not bad. I'll show you the inside of it. You see it? Yummy. All right. Here goes nothing. It's not a real pretty piece because I didn't cut a big piece, but you see it. Taste is what matters, not the. So for I mean, looks, yeah, but hmm, it's really good. I will say, being honest, I ain't real crazy about the butter and the frosting. It's good. It's just I don't like a lot of butter, but it's really good. Look at this. You can get over and see it. It's really moist too. It's really moist. I'll have to say, you cannot tell it's keto. You really can't. It's really good. If I ever made another one, I would probably maybe not put the butter in the frosting, but I wouldn't change nothing else about it. Everything else is great. I'm happy it turned out, and it's not dry. I hate a dry cake. That's why I was never a fan of cakes. Let me know if y'all try this out. If you got a recipe out there similar, let me know about it. But if you do try this one, share comments, let me know. And then until next time in the kitchen, I will see you all then. Thanks all for watching. Like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. See you next time.